Hey everyone, I wanted to try something a little different today with this video. So I've seen a few questions in the group just about some good solutions for some in-ear monitors or just ways to protect your hearing when you're drumming. And I thought I'd just share with you a couple of things that I like to use that can be really helpful and not too terribly expensive. So let me just show you a couple things. So I do have some really nice in-ear monitors that cost me a couple $100. Those are great to use. They have great sound to them. But if you're on more of a budget or you're more of a beginner and you don't feel like shelling out that much cash right away, there are some other alternatives. So let me show you these. These, I think you just call it MEE, MEE Audio makes these. I found them on Amazon. These particular ones are 11 or 12 bucks. I actually have the mic'd version. So these have a little mic on them. I think these are actually around 20, but you can get the non-mic'd versions for 11, 12 bucks. Super cheap. And these work really well if you're in a live scenario and you want something that can help to block out the noise but still hear what you're doing. These actually do work pretty well. If you've never worn in-ears like this, they fit over your ear. So they're really comfortable and they just pop right in. This is exactly how my more expensive ones work. But again, you can get these for way less money. These I usually put back behind. So when you're not using them, they can just rest over your shoulders or even just hook them on your ears. I usually tuck the cord back in my shirt. So really, they're not in the way at all. There's nothing in front of me to get tangled on. And again, I just pop that right in my ear. They're out of the way. These block enough noise for when I'm on the kit. I can hear exactly what I'm doing on the drums, but I can also hear if I have a click going or if I've got the other musicians playing and I want to hear what they're doing, I can get enough to where I can hear them as well. So these work really nicely. Usually I use my more expensive ones if I'm playing live, but I have used these playing in church, playing live shows. These work almost as well for way less money. Again, about 11 or 12 bucks for these. So you really, I'd say just get them and see what you think. And if you don't like them, Amazon's great about returns. That's MEE. I don't know if you can see that too well. But anyway, this company also makes some higher end ones. I haven't tried those. They look really cool. So I don't know, I may at some point see what I think of those too. But then in addition to this, if you're wanting a cheap alternative to some more expensive studio headphones, you can get these, pop those in your ears. And then these, I've heard them called cans. Firth makes these. They're just basically big earmuffs. I know some people just use like construction earmuffs, which is probably the exact same thing. I think Firth just threw their logo onto it. So these, I want to say these were 25 or 30 bucks. Again, not too terribly expensive. Now these you can't run music into, so there's no wire to these. So I couldn't just put these on by themselves and listen to music without also having some headphones. But the great thing, since these fit so nicely into my ears, wrap over the ear like that, they're out of the way, I can easily put these right over, block out even more noise. If I'm in a studio situation and I really want to be able to hear what the other musicians are doing or hear the click, really lock into it, then this is a really great combo. You're looking at somewhere around 35, 40 bucks for both of these together. And look, when I put these on, I can hardly hear this. And I'm right there. So, hey, drums get loud. You want to protect those ears. I know some people get weird about, oh, you don't put anything in your ears, you got to just feel the music. But if your ears are ringing after you've been playing that's not so good. And think about doing that year after year. You're probably doing some damage, or you are doing some damage if your ears are always ringing. So, you know, if I have grandkids one day, I'd like to be able to hear them. I don't want to lose my hearing. I mean, who does? So, you know, show your ears some love, give them some protection. I'm just showing you some nice cheap alternatives if any of you are trying to figure out what to do. You know, sometimes just knowing that these products are out there is nice. Again, I use these, they work great. You can't really go wrong. So hey, like I said, I want to do something a little different with this video. If you guys like this, let me know. I'm more than willing to do some other things like this. Just let me know what you want out of this, and hey, have a great day.